Have you ever wondered if there's an age limit on feeling good in your own skin? Someone once asked me, am I too old to wax? Is that something I should have given up by now? And it got me thinking, who decided there's an expiration date on self-care? Who wrote the rulebook that says, at 40, 50, or 60, you suddenly have to stop doing things that make you feel comfortable and confident? Let's get one thing straight. Confidence doesn't retire. And your skin still deserves care, no matter how many birthdays you've celebrated. Beauty isn't about public opinion. It's a deeply personal feeling. Your choice to groom, or not to groom, matters far more than your age. So often, we think grooming is about impressing someone else. But for most of us, it's not about that at all. It's about comfort. It's about that clean, fresh feeling after a shower. It's about feeling confident in your body, whether you're at the beach or just lounging at home. It's also about skin health and simply honoring your personal preference. If smooth skin makes you feel good, then that's the only reason you need. It's true that our bodies change, especially after 40. Hormonal shifts can affect your hair's texture and growth. You might notice that regrowth is a bit slower or thinner. Your skin might also feel more sensitive than it used to. But guess what? For some people, this actually makes waxing easier, not harder. The hair isn't as stubborn. The key isn't to quit your routine, but to adjust it to what your body needs now. I hear this a lot. Isn't waxing just for young people? Absolutely not. Being hair-free in certain areas can reduce sweat buildup and help prevent odor, especially during warmer months or if you're active. It also makes applying skincare products, like lotions and sunscreens, much easier and more effective. And let's be honest, it keeps your skin smoother for weeks, saving you the daily effort of shaving. It's not about being young. It's about practicality. And what about retirement? Does life after your career mean you suddenly become invisible? Of course not. Retirees deserve to feel fantastic in their bodies. Comfort is ageless, self-care is a powerful mood booster, and respecting your body is a lifelong practice. That feeling of being put together and comfortable in your own skin doesn't just vanish when you stop working. If anything, you have more time to focus on what truly makes you happy. Now, let's talk about the pain factor. The phrase "I'm too old for pain" is something I completely understand. But the idea that waxing has to be an agonizing experience is mostly a myth. The industry has come a long way. There are gentle wax formulas specifically designed for sensitive skin. Proper prep, like exfoliating beforehand and making sure the hair is the right length, makes a huge difference. Shorter, more frequent sessions can also help. Most importantly, a skilled and experienced esthetician knows how to make the process as quick and painless as possible. Don't let fear of pain keep you from feeling comfortable. Mature skin doesn't need to be abandoned. It just needs smarter waxing. It's about working with your skin, not against it. This might mean using a wax that melts at a lower temperature to be gentler on the skin. It means finding the right timing in your regrowth cycle and using skin-supporting oils before and after. Maybe you space your appointments a little further apart, going every 6 weeks instead of 4. And a calm aftercare routine with soothing, hydrating products is non-negotiable. In fact, for many, waxing after 50 is a game changer for skin health. It can lead to fewer ingrown hairs compared to shaving, which is a common complaint. You get less friction and irritation from a daily razor. Your skin maintains a smoother texture for longer, which can also help reduce hyperpigmentation in sensitive areas. Plus, waxing is a form of exfoliation, removing dead skin cells along with the hair. Beyond the physical benefits, there's an emotional side to it. Waxing can feel incredibly empowering. It's about taking control of your body and making intentional choices for yourself. It's less about rejecting the ridiculous notion that you should be ashamed of aging or of wanting to look and feel a certain way. It's a way of honoring your own preferences and feeling polished and put together on your own terms. Sadly, society often pressures women to quietly disappear as they age. There's this unspoken message that we should have less visibility, less self-expression, and less permission to care about our appearance. Choosing to groom, whether it's waxing or anything else, is a small but powerful act of rebellion against that narrative. It's you saying, "I'm still here, and I'm allowed to show up for myself." Think about it. Grooming isn't vanity, it's self-respect. It's in the same category as taking a shower, moisturizing your skin, getting a haircut, or wearing clean clothes that make you feel good. It's a fundamental part of caring for the body you live in. It's about choosing comfort. You might be surprised to learn that many women over 60 wax for practical and even medical reasons. It can make daily hygiene much easier to manage. For those dealing with menopause-related sweat, it provides a feeling of cleanliness and comfort. It can also help with skincare in areas where skin might fold, reducing irritation. Overall, it just contributes to a cleaner, more comfortable feeling day to day. Then there's the classic line, "My partner doesn't care, so why should I?" But here's the thing, your partner doesn't live in your body. You do. Your comfort should always come first. Self-care is deeply personal, and you don't need anyone else's approval to do what makes you feel good. Your choice stands on its own, period. Let's also be clear that waxing isn't about chasing youth. It's not an attempt to look 25 again. It's about choosing ease. It's about choosing a smooth feeling that you enjoy. It's about choosing a simple routine that works for your lifestyle. It's about choosing comfort over everything else. The bottom line is this: there is no retirement age for grooming. Hair still grows, skin still needs care, and your confidence will always matter. Your age doesn't cancel your autonomy. As we get older, we gain wisdom. Mature women are in the perfect position to set their own rules. You're not guided by fleeting trends on social media or outdated opinions from decades ago. Your own personal comfort and wisdom are your guides, and the routine itself can become more relaxed. As hair growth slows, you can space your waxing appointments wider. This means less frequent sessions, more time for your skin to recover, and more control over your schedule. It becomes less of a chore and more of a deliberate act of self-care. This process of listening to your body and adapting your routines is a beautiful form of body acceptance. It's about knowing your skin, respecting its limits, and loving the changes. Ultimately, you don't owe anyone an explanation for your choices. You don't have to be natural to prove a point, and you don't have to be done up to feel valuable. Waxed or not, groomed or not, it is 100% your call. No justification is needed, and no shame is allowed in this space. So, the real question isn't, am I too old for this? The real question is, what makes me feel good? What makes me feel comfortable, confident, and calm in my own body? If waxing is part of that answer for you, then it is absolutely the right choice, at any age. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, give this video a like and subscribe for more conversations about ageless confidence. See you next time.